All right, we got a great episode today. Because not only am I going to be talking about some amazing confident boosting fragrances, not only am I going to be talking about how awesome they are for spring, but these fragrances are also extremely multifaceted. That means you can wear them in any occasion. Literally, you can think of any occasion that you would be attending this spring, and you could rock these fragrances. Don't believe me? Well, stay tuned to find out. Cue that intro. What's going on, my beautiful fragrance family, and welcome back to My2Scents. I hope each and every one of you are doing freaking phenomenal today. My name is Brian, and this is the channel all about helping boost your confidence through the art of fragrance and helping you become a lasting scent memory. Every single male or female needs a versatile fragrance in their arsenal. You know I'm all about helping you take the thinking out of stinking, and that's exactly what I'm going to do today. Not only are these fragrances confident boosting, not only are they great for spring, but they're also extremely multifaceted. All you have to do is pick up the fragrance, spray it on, walk out the door, and forget what you were wearing. Because these fragrances just smell great. They're fresh, they're easy to wear, they're inoffensive, they're mass appealing. And not only are you going to get multifaceted fragrances in here, I have a fragrance for every budget. Not only that, I have a fragrance for every type of climate. So this is a multifaceted fragrance review. I'm a freaking genius. So let's quit talking about it. Let's get multifaceted in today's whiffs and sniffs. We're going to start things out with a cheapie. For those of you, just like myself, that are balling on a budget this year, this is a great one for you. You can find it at rack stores. You can also find it at discounters for stinking cheap. And it is Mr. Burberry Indigo. I absolutely adore this fragrance. You can find this for about $29.99 to $39.99 at rack stores. You can also find it around the same price at discounters. Not the longest lasting fragrance, but this is a green banger. It's spicy, it's fresh. I love that it has this beautiful rosemary that adds this really nice green spicy quality right off the bat. You're also gonna get this really nice lemony citrus. And as the heart starts rolling in, you start getting some nice minty nuances coming from, obviously, mint. And then in the base, you're gonna get some woods. And mostly what I get is you're gonna get a lot of ICO Super. But that's okay. This is a really good fragrance. Not the longest lasting, like I said. Not the biggest beast mode in projection. But this just straight up smells great. And we're not here talking about power. We're not here talking about longevity. We're here talking about versatility. And this is a very versatile fragrance. You could wear it to the gym. You could wear it to the office. You could wear it on a date. You could wear it on the can. It goes great with green eggs and ham. And you could wear it in a band. Now I'm just rhyming for no apparent reason. But Mr. Burberry Indigo is great. Awesome signature scent. Awesome fragrance to just grab, spray on, and walk out the door. And just forget what you're wearing. And know if you wear it with confidence, it'll do exactly what you need it to. It'll get you compliments. Not guaranteeing anything. You, my friend, are the compliment. This is gonna be great for those of you who live in warmer or cooler climates. Definitely very multifaceted in that aspect. You can wear it in pretty much any climate. So if you're looking for something nice and fresh, green, and spicy, then definitely check out Mr. Burberry. Next up comes from the house of Argos. And it's Homme. Man, I love this fragrance. This is also one that is a lot more mature, but it's for a classy, sophisticated gent. Though, if you're a classy, sophisticated gent, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You're always gonna want to smell like a classy, sophisticated gent. But Argos Homme, what I love about this fragrance is that it's just fresh. It's almost a little fizzy up top. You get this really nice gin, you get some lemon, you get some lime. There's also a really nice green, piney, woody accord in this. And I really enjoy very masculine green notes. And pine is just one of those very masculine green notes to my nose. Further into the heart, you get this really nice sweet and soft lavender. It's quite opulent, and it's actually kind of creamy and just has a tinge of spiciness to it. And in the full dry down, you get some really nice clean woods. This is just a straight up classy fragrance. Not the longest lasting fragrance. It gets me about 6 hours, but I always take a travel atomizer with me just to reapply it because it just smells that stinking good. And the gin in it adds a really nice cooling aspect. I mean, just all around, this is a great smelling fragrance. And what's even better is that if you are interested in this, you can use my 10% off discount code. It is in the description and is always in the description. Feel free to use it anytime. You can use it on discovery sets, use it for smaller bottles, whatever fits your budget and fits your needs. But Argos Pour Homme is a great one for any climate as well. Though if you're in warmer climates, it'll do a lot better. This on my skin seems to do a lot better when it's a little bit warmer. So if you like classy fragrances, if you're looking for a straight up great signature scent that can be worn in any occasion, especially if you're a classy son of a bitch like I am, that I will wear this to the gym, I'll wear it grocery shopping, I'll wear it to the library, hell, I'll wear it anywhere. And is 100% worth a whiff and sniff. This next one is 100% unisex in my opinion. And it is marketed as unisex. And it comes from the house of Rasasi. And this one is Sotoor, and it's Taa. I think I'm saying that right. This is awesome, but this is definitely for warmer climates. If your springtime only lasts a few weeks like my springtime does, then this is probably going to be more up your alley. If you live in a colder climate and you actually have pretty chilly springs, I would wait till summer to rock this. But the climate I live in, this is perfect. This is really awesome. It's a very floral. It's got neroli, it's got orange blossom, has some really nice resinous amber sweetness in it, but it also has a lot of C notes. And it's very salinic, so it's got a nice aquatic backbone to it. But not only does it have that neroli, the orange blossom, the amber, those C notes, it also has a really nice lavender once the heart starts flowing in. And that lavender just adds this really nice fresh cleanliness to it, like straight up out of the shower, but better than that. Like you just stepped out of like a really nice day spa. Let's put it that way, a really nice day spa. I think this is a really well put together fragrance. Everything that I've gotten from Rasasi is awesome, especially for the price you can find them at. I got this at fragrancebuy.ca for like 40 bucks, but Sotoor Taa, awesome for men or for women. So ladies, if you're looking for a great versatile multifaceted spring confident boosting fragrance, same goes for you gents, definitely check out Rasasi Sotoor Taa. All right, this next one's expensive, but like I said, I've got something for everyone's budget on here and for every climate. And this one would be more for the warmer climates. Though you could wear it in the cooler climates, I think this does better in the warmer climates, and that's why I'm so excited and I had to add it to this list. The new Roja Parfums Oligarch Parfum. Now, I never tried the Eau de Parfum, so I can't speak for how this compares to the Eau de Parfum. But what I can say about this is I freaking love it. Now, I don't love this actually as much as one of my favorites, A Midsummer Dream. A Midsummer Dream is freaking amazing. But this one I think will do a little bit better in the spring and into the hotter summer months. This has a really nice, bright and rich citrusy opening. You're also gonna get some apple in there. And then you get this like earthy raw coconut that's adding some earthy nuances, a little bit like a touch of sweetness and a little bit of that coconut smell. Then you get this really nice rich lavender and amongst so many other beautiful florals. And then you get some banging musks, man. I love the musks in this, and I love the nice woody dry down. Now the woods are definitely very clean and they blend very well with those musks to give this just a very luxurious smell. Again, this is expensive. So this is more for you guys out there that enjoy the finer things in life, that enjoy the, luxury fragrances and enjoy just smelling like luxury. And it doesn't matter where you go, you want to smell like this. If it's the gym, cool, Roja Oligarch. If it's a Broadway play, Oligarch. If it is a hole-in-the-wall bar, Oligarch. Because that is just your forte. You always want to smell of luxury, then I would highly suggest checking out Roja Parfums Oligarch Parfum. All right, this next one is coming up here because right now, you can get these freaking bottles for stupid cheap at the department store. Why? Because they're reformulating it. You know what it's going to be. And that's YSLY EDT. This is actually my least favorite out of the entire Y bunch, but it's extremely versatile. Why? It's inoffensive. It's not complicated. It's just an easy grab and go type of fragrance. It's multifaceted because you can wear it anytime, for any occasion, wherever you go. If you go out on a date, women are going to love this. I'll tell you why. Don't get too complicated with your fragrances when you're going out on a date. You don't need to. All women really want you to do is just smell good. Smell fresh, smell clean, smell like you just took a shower. They want you just to smell good. And that's exactly what YEDT does. This has a lot of notes in it, but it's not complicated. Very simplistic. You get some citrus. You're gonna get some aldehydes that adds a nice cooling and almost like a fizzy effect right off the bat. But if anything, the aldehydes just really add a nice cooling sensation. There's also a really nice fresh mintiness in here. You also get apple. Everybody loves apple, and the apple in this is just very crisp. It's very refreshing. In the full dry down, you really get some nice woods and musks, and a little bit of ginger sticking around. I don't know if I mentioned, but there's a really nice ginger in here as well. Apple and ginger really go together. They're like yin and yang. But why EDT can be worn in any climate, honestly. Though I would probably wear it in warmer climates. But right now you can get I think a 60 ml for like $49 at your local department stores. I think 100 ml is like 69 bucks or somewhere around there. Stupid cheap. It's almost better just go to the department store than try to find it at a discounter. So do yourself a favor. If you haven't yet, go check out your local department store. Give this a, run for its money and see what you think. But YSL YEDT is next up on my list. All right, so I just recently did my first impressions of this house, and I've been wearing their fragrances ever since I've gotten them. And the one that I'm adding to this list, because I think it's freaking awesome, is Rivoli Amber, and it's from Primera Perfumes. Now, Rivoli Amber, I think the reason I love this so much, and I think it's such a great warm weather banger, this definitely would be one that you need a warmer climate. It reminds me a little bit of Zaharoff 40 knots. Not really up top, because up top you get a buttload of citrus. Like, think of a citrus, and it's in here. Lemon, lime, bergamot, grapefruit. It doesn't matter. Just think of a citrus, and it's probably in here. And then you get this nice rose. Flowing into the heart, this rose comes in, and it's a really nice earthy and natural smelling rose. But you're also going to get like some bitter qualities coming from coffee. I don't necessarily get like any sweetness from the coffee. It just smells like kind of ground coffee, adding a nice bitter undertone. And then of course you're gonna have amber or ambergris and musks and some woods. And the woods in this are gonna be more like sandalwood, white woods, like driftwood. And the amber or ambergris in this gives it a nice salinity. And that blended with the woods and the musks really reminds me a lot of Zaharoff 40 knots. Not in the way that it smells like it, but it gives me those feels. I rocked this as my scent of the day yesterday, and I don't care about compliments, but man, every single where I stopped, I got a compliment from this. I was very thoroughly impressed, and that's another reason that it reminds me of 40 knots. Because the same thing tends to happen when I wear 40 knots. You're looking at $180 for a 100 ml bottle. I honestly think that's a really good price. I get good longevity, a good 8 hours of longevity out of this. It has really good performance and projection within the first 2 hours, and then it sits closer to the skin. I can't wait to wear this on vacation. This really truly needs more of a, tropical climate. But man, I'm really digging this fragrance, honestly. Primera Perfumes, you have to email them or DM them. I'll leave all the information down below. But yeah, if you like Zaharoff 40 knots, if you like ambery, fresh, citrusy, aromatic fragrances that dry down really nice, musky and woody, definitely check out Primera Perfumes, Rivoli Amber. All right, so this next one actually bumped out a fragrance that I was gonna put in here. I was gonna put Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme in here, but I decided to go with Mancera Aoud Lemon Mint. The more I wear this fragrance, the more and more I actually enjoy this fragrance. I really enjoy the almond or heliotrope that's in this. I like the lemony citrus. I don't really get any oud, but I love the jasmine in here. And if there is oud, it's just playing a supporting role with the rest of the woodiness. This is creamy. It's got a little bit of a powdery quality to it, but it's really nice. And it's a great one because it can be worn, again, in any occasion. You could wear this formally if you like. You could wear this all the way down to walking around Walmart in your PJs if you want. In the full dry down, you're gonna get some musks. You're gonna get this really nice vanilla. There's a little bit of a leathery quality to it. And then this really nice woody vetiver. And I think also possibly the oud, which doesn't smell like oud. It just smells like woody notes. Just saying, not trying to discredit Aoud Lemon Mint for not having oud in it, but I just don't really think it's in there. And if it is, it's just blended so well, you can't even tell. So there's no animalic qualities to it whatsoever. And the climate I could see this being worn in is more, again, warmer climates, though you could wear this in cooler climates. Because I actually enjoy wearing this in the fall. It's a little much for the winter, but I think it'll do really well this spring. So if you haven't yet, check out Mancera Aoud Lemon Mint. Oh, and did I mention it's stupid stinking cheap? This next one comes from one of my favorite perfumers, Bertrand Duchefort, and it's PENHALIGON'S, and this one is Lothair. Oh man, I love this fragrance. This never gets talked about. I don't understand. A lot of PENHALIGON'S fragrances really don't get the love that they deserve, especially this one. This one is citrusy, spicy, it's aromatic AF. I mean, this thing is just gorgeous. I love the spices in it. You get some citrus, you get a little bit of like nice red berries. You also get some fig leaf, which is adding a little bit of like a green spicy characteristic to it. You're gonna get some lavender, some nice sweet and spicy vanilla. You get some oak moss and some beautiful musks and a touch of cedar in there. Just a touch. I'm just kidding. There's a buttload of cedar in this thing. I freaking love Lothair. This is, again, for more of you classy gents out there, but it can be worn in any occasion. It can also be worn, I think, in any climate. This has enough freshness, enough warmth to be worn pretty much all year round. That's why it also makes a multifaceted spring fragrance. Why? Because you can literally not only wear it in spring, you can wear it whenever you want. This is a all year round, multifaceted, versatile, whatever you want to call it, fragrance. You can find these at discounters, or you can get them at full retail. They're not the cheapest at full retail. I think they're about like $180, $160, $180, but when you find them at discounters, I got mine for less than $100. So keep an eye out for them. But if you're looking for something to help boost that confidence just a little bit, because I know you, if you're watching this channel, you're already confident as it is. But this might just give you the extra boost that you're looking for. So check out PENHALIGON'S Lothair. This next one is definitely for more humid and hot climates, spring climates, because it's very aquatic, it's very fresh, but I think it is one from the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier that doesn't get enough love. And this one is Le Male, and this one's In the Navy. I love In the Navy. This is minty, it's sweet, it's aquatic, it's got a little bit of that Le Male powderiness in the full dry down, but it's also like Argos meets Le Male. It's like they met up at a bar one night, got a little bit too wasted, woke up next to each other the next day. 9 months later, bam, this popped out. I actually really like this flanker. I mean, Jean-Paul Gaultier has got a ton of flankers. Like, he's got probably 3,000 different flankers to Le Male. But this has been one of my favorites. And again, doesn't really get talked about. Now, I know you can find this at fragrancebuy.ca right now for like $80 for a 4.2 ounce, which is really good. My suggestion to you is keep an eye out at other discounters and at discounters, but also rack stores, because I have seen this pop up at rack stores. If you can find yourself a tester, that's perfect, because they don't come with caps anyways. If you like aquatic fragrances, if you like Argos and you're kind of getting tired of it, I would give this a try. Again, it can be worn in any occasion. You wear this on a date, you're gonna be smelling minty fresh, aquatic, with a really nice sweet and musky base. What else do you need? You're not going to smell like gourmand and sexy, but you're going to smell fresh and sexy. This takes the thinking out of stinking. You grab it, spray it on, you walk out the door. Whatever you're doing, people are going to enjoy the way you smell. So, do yourself a favor and check out Jean-Paul Gaultier, Le Male, In the Navy. So last but not least, this was inspired by one of my subscribers, Tanner. This one's for you, buddy. And it's coming from the house of Commodity, and this one is Vetiver. Now, I love Vetiver. And I love this Vetiver. This line just got re-released by Commodity, and they're a lot more affordable than some of their higher end fragrances. But Vetiver is an awesome Vetiver. This is a fruity Vetiver. You're gonna have apple and blackberry up top. So you get this really nice, crisp fruitiness right off the bat. You have this really nice, spicy and sweet jasmine as the heart notes start flowing in. And I love the jasmine in this. It blends so well with those fruity notes and also that nice, bright, juicy, crisp citrus right up top coming from that apple. So good. I think there's a little bit of bergamot in there as well, supporting the apple. And then in the base, you're going to get woody Vetiver. You're going to get clean Vetiver. You're going to get creamy Vetiver. This thing is a Vetiver lover's dream. Now, I get about 5 hours of longevity out of this, but that's okay. We're not here to talk about longevity. We're here to talk about versatility, and this is extremely versatile. You can wear it in any situation. It's inoffensive. Women are going to enjoy it because you just smell fruity and woody and creamy and just clean. That's all they care about. They just want you to smell good, and this is going to help you smell really good. And also, if you smell really good, it's probably going to help boost your confidence once you start getting attention from this bad boy. Climate I will wear this in? Any climate. Honestly, it's got enough depth to it to where it can be worn in the colder months, and it also has enough freshness to where it can be worn in the warmer weather. Commodity Vetiver, awesome fragrance. Last up on my list, definitely give it a whiff and sniff. Check out Commodity's website. You can get a full discovery set for stupid cheap, but definitely worth checking out. So there it is, guys. There are 10 of my multifaceted, confident boosting, anytime, anywhere, any climate type of fragrances for any budget. God, I gotta quit packing so much into one episode. But anyways, guys, let me know what some of your favorite multifaceted, confident boosting fragrances are that you look forward to rocking this spring. We're literally springing forward an hour today. Yeah, that's right, today. I mean, we've already sprung forward an hour, so we're there. Spring's here. But that's it, guys. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. If you enjoyed today's episode, then do me a favor and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And always remember, you are stinking beautiful. And until next time, happy scent trails.